How to prepare for Halloween. First, sweep the floors. Not because the house is dirty, though it is, but because dust remembers. The corners gather whispers and half-forgotten fears, and you must send them out before the night settles in. My mother said the broom's bristles should face the door, so the old year knows the way out. Then, salt the thresholds. Not much, just a pinch along the sill, where boots scuff and drafts creep. The salt keeps the wanderers honest. Once, when I was younger, I asked what happened if we forgot. She smiled, the way she always did when the answer was heavier than she wanted to give. Then we'll just have company, she said. Hang rosemary above the front door, sage above the back. Rosemary for remembrance of those who walked these floors before, and sage for mercy, because no one gets through a year without needing a little of that. The candles come next. Never the new ones first. Start with the stubs from the year before, the short ones, the ones burned during storms and prayers. They've already learned how to hold a flame. Light them, whisper thanks, and let them burn down together before you strike a new wick. My mother said it teaches the house continuity. I only learned later she meant the same for us. In the kitchen, simmer something fragrant. Apples if you have them, or a scrap of orange peel, or just cinnamon on the stove. The smell reminds the spirits that mortals live here still. When I was young, she'd stir the pot and tell me to watch the steam. See how it rises. That's every wish you forgot to make, finding its way home. Now, place one candle in every window. Not bright, just enough to say, someone tends the fire here. Once, we lived so far from anyone that our windows were the only lights on the road. Travelers used to stop, certain there was an inn. Mother would feed them tea and bread and send them on with a bit of salt in their pockets. She said kindness was the oldest warding spell. Outside, tuck a crust of bread near the gate for those who cannot knock. Spirits, stray cats, memories, whatever still hungers. That which lingers isn't without purpose and must be fed. Finally, sit. Don't rush to finish. Sit with the candlelight. Let the wax pool, and listen to the house remembering you. If you hear footsteps that aren't yours, don't be afraid. The veil thins tonight. It's only your mother coming home to check your work. When she does, tell her you still sweep the corners, that you still hang the rosemary, that you still leave the bread. Tell her you've learned the real trick she never said aloud, that magic isn't in the herbs or the flame, but in the hands that keep doing it anyway. Then blow out the last candle, just before dawn. The new light doesn't need help finding its way in.